Hey guys, it's my goddess Chrissy, and I'm going to be doing a video on these crickets that people have been reporting about. I first came across this. I was, scrolling through Instagram, and somebody had it, I think, in their stories. I don't really remember, but it was a story from on Instagram from TikTok, and she was talking about how the girl was talking about how she's just so sick and tired of all these dang on crickets everywhere. And she was videotaping, and like there were crickets all over. I think it was her house, like her porch, and they were all on the walls. I'm about to show you guys right here, right now, so you guys can see it for yourself, for those of y'all who haven't seen it.
They can grow up to 3 inches in length and feed on the local vegetation and even each other. If you're brave enough to go outside, when stepped upon, they will make a sickly sound like popcorn being popped. Imagine driving down the road and hearing pop, 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 pop. They also smell like dead fish. This phenomenon has not only been experienced by Nevada residents, but also in parts of the western states such as Colorado, Utah, and Oregon. What is going on?
So after seeing this video, I was just like, what the hell is going on? And then after that, I forgot about it. And then I had seen an article that was talking about in this county, Elko, Nevada, there was a whole group of crickets. And people, when they come into town, all like on the road, it's just crickets all on the road. And so I felt like that was the second nudge from my ancestors to like, okay, let me do a reading on this. Because I'm definitely in tune with animals. And I recently saw another article, which I'm going to do a video on that, in regards to orca whales that's been like attacking boats and stuff. And so I know a lot of people would be like, what's going on with these animals? But we're all connected. So if you look at what's going on with us, it's the same thing that's going on with these animals, you know? But I want to do a reading on the crickets. I'm going to try to make time to do another reading on the whales, because just because these animals like going buck wild doesn't mean they're going buck wild for the same reason. So it's the same thing with us. You know what I mean? Like if we have a situation where we're spazzing out, one person may not be spazzing out over the same reason that somebody else spazzing out. So it's always a different situation that's going on, or it could be the same. I don't know. That's why I need to do these readings, and we need to get into this so we can see what's going on. But okay, so first thing that I'm going to do is check on the media, because the media tends to like spin things and make things seem like they're not what they are at times. This is just from my perspective. I don't know what other people think about the media, but I feel like for me, I can't just take things for face value when I see them. I have to either do my reading or do some research to see if it's really true or not. So the first thing I want to look at is it true? Are there a whole bunch of crickets that's just going crazy like this? Because you could do anything, especially with AI, you could make anything look like something. So let's see. All right, ancestors, is it true that there's a lot of these crickets, specifically in Elko, Nevada? Because that's the one that I know about. I don't know if that TikTok video that I just showed y'all is from Nevada, because I didn't look into it like that. But I know I saw an article that specifically they like crazy out in Elko, Nevada. So, all right. So is this story true about these crickets? Oh, damn it. I hate when that happens. Sorry, y'all. The card dropped. Let me see. Are there any other cards? Okay, hold on. Y'all gonna hear my bed squeak because I'm doing this reading on my bed. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Whew. All right, so I got the fish. And the fish, if you think about it, when you out in the sea, right? There's a whole bunch of fish in the sea. So what this is telling me is that yes, it is true that there's a shitload of crickets all over the place. Okay? Damn, I don't know where I put my... Anyway, I guess they want me to go off the intuition. Okay. All right, so there is a whole bunch of crickets. Okay? The story is true. And let's just see from these cards. I'm not going to be doing my exact reading with these cards, but I just want to see where are these crickets, like, coming from? Oh. All right. All right. So look like it's some summoning stuff that's going on, y'all, from what I see here, because it says the ring is a commitment, some type of commitment. So it's this commitment to some secret, something that's hidden, something that's not known about all these crickets. Okay, let me put this here. So there's something that is tied into some secret or some information that people don't know about. Okay? And so are people making these crickets, you know, come out in forces, or like what? Who is making this happen? Who is making this happen? Sorry, y'all, if the shuffling is loud. Okay. A message. Okay. Sending a message. What else? All right, one more card. One more card. There's always a freaking woman involved in something. Is there a woman who is like a mayor or some important person in the city or county of Elko? I don't know what to call it, y'all. City, county, whatever it is. All right. So all of these crickets are coming into this town of Elko because they want to send a message to this lady right here. Okay, to this woman. Because there's a commitment to a secret about these crickets and why they all coming in forces. And they want to shine a light. You see the sun there on the letter? So it's like giving an important message, sending a message to this woman. Okay? Now, why? I might as well continue using these cards because they definitely telling the information. Now, why do they want to send a message to this woman? Why? Why do they want to send a message to her? We got the heart. This card wanted to come out. What? And don't tell me this is a love situation. Seriously? Oh my gosh. It's the love that a father has for his child. We got the father and child here, and we got the heart. Y'all see this? Okay. Okay. So, all right. I know this sounds crazy, y'all, but this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that this is some type of situation that this woman has, maybe with the ex-husband or a person she has a child with. And for the love of his child, or for the fact that he's bitter about some type of custody of his child, he's making a lot of crap happen in this town. And specifically in the town of Elko, Nevada. Now, let me ask, how is he doing this? I know what y'all probably thinking, like, okay, this is crazy, like, really? But that's what I'm getting, and I can't go against what the cards is telling me. Like, when the ancestors give me a message through divination, I can't doubt it, because that's like me doubting myself. So if this is what they're telling me, then that's what I choose to believe. It's up to y'all and y'all discretion if you want to believe it or not, but that's what I'm getting. Okay, let's see. Now, how is this man doing this? Like, how is he making this happen? We have one card that wanted to come out. The fox. The fox can mean like a sneaky or sly person that can go under the radar. It says here a person that could deceive you. How is this man doing this? Deception, the tree. Deception of the child. Let me use this other cards. Hold on, y'all. Now, how is this man doing this with all the crickets? How is he doing this with all the crickets? See, there's the Lover's card again. He wants to take this woman and his kid and leave, or take his kid and leave. But I feel like it's him and the woman as well. And this is somebody that has a lot of money, you guys, because see the Lover's there, and then it's somebody on the boat leaving with a person and a child. There's definitely a kid involved here, but this person has money. Look at around this. So this is King of Cups, which is, you know, what I see as like a really highly emotional person who really wears his heart on his sleeve. When he makes decisions, he don't just make it based off of logic, but off of how he feels and what he thinks about a person or a situation. And if you see around his neck, he has a fish. And if you guys remember the way they identified in these cards, the way they identified the crickets were like as a fish. So this is not just somebody that just, you know, just hanging around. This is somebody that has money, and he wants to take his family and go elsewhere. How is he creating this mass cricket situation? How is he? Money. It's talking about relationship again. Look at that. Some type of partnership or relationship. Y'all, this seemed like some shit above my pay grade, because it's talking about the spiritual realm and the material in this realm, like joining together, making some type of contract or some type of partnership to make this happen. What in the hoodwinked is going on, y'all? Like, this is deeper than what we think. This just ain't no crickets going crazy. This is like somebody making this shit happen. Oh my gosh. Somebody is making this shit happen. So don't believe like the crickets are just, you know, going wild, like wilding out. Somebody is making this happen, and I'm sticking with that. Let me see. So, how do the crickets feel about what's happening with them? How do the crickets feel about what's happening with them? What I'm getting is that there's been a change in the programming of the matrix to create this illusion as if something is going into chaos when it really isn't. Okay, so let's see. This is the personality. The crickets got the student. And remember, you guys, like, crickets have energy. They are alive. So they do have some type of personality. And that's why we're looking into this, okay? So we got the student, but it came out in reverse. It says, arrogant in the pursuit of destructive knowledge. Unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. So that arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge is interesting for me. Because if you guys remember, when I first did, there's two things that stood out. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Where is it at? There was two things that stood out that I told y'all about. The first thing was the fishes, right? And then the other thing is that book, The Secrets. That book can also represent the book of knowledge, where that has a lot of things that people don't know about. Me and you don't know about what's in this book. But remember I told y'all the King of Cups. Y'all see that? There's the man and then there's the fishes. Okay. So what this tells me too, this is an older gentleman. And then we have the book talking about the perspective of the crickets. And, you know, this was the book that came out before about the secrets. So it's talking about having destructive knowledge, but arrogance in the pursuit of having destructive knowledge. So that means that these crickets are going along with being destructive. They're okay with it. They're fine doing what they're doing, creating a lot of chaos, or the illusion of chaos. I hope you guys are following me here, because sometimes when I do my readings, especially with stuff like this, I could go in deep where it's like, what is she talking about? But if you really play these readings over time, you will understand like what I'm saying and where I'm coming from and what I'm talking about. Maybe not all of it right now, but take it in pieces. But follow along with me, okay? Follow along with me. So we have the gambler. All right, let me read what the gambler says. Willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Y'all ain't even gonna believe this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at how that person has like cards. Really taking a gamble to see. It's basically, I feel like this is going off of blind faith. I believe that these crickets really feel like they're going to elevate from this situation. You know, they also made a deal as well, and they feel like they're going to elevate from this. Because remember, they got the card of the student. Okay, that means they're being mentored, they're being taught. And they're trying to go to the next level. They're trying to go to the next grade. Rescuer. Provides strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Okay? So in the overall picture of things, they feel like they are helping us. They feel like they are showing us compassion. So whatever these crickets were told to do and how they're doing it, they're going off of the belief that they're helping us. So they're not trying to harm us in any way or cause any mischief, but they're going off of blind faith as a student. You know what I'm saying? It's like a, let's say there's a, I don't know, like a boxing match, right? And then the boxer his coach or whatever tells him, you know, like, just jab him in the knee or something, or hit him, do an illegal hit when nobody's noticing. It's okay. You know, we just need to get this win. If we get this win, don't worry about it. You don't have to ever do it again, but at least you got the win. It's like, and you just going along with that because, you know, your coach told you and you think your coach knows more than you do. So it's something like that. That's what I'm getting from the vibe of these crickets and what's going on. I don't think that they're doing anything to harm us deliberately. And really, I haven't heard anything where it's like them spreading disease or anything like that. But I'm going to ask about that next. But I really think that they are going by blind faith, and that they were instructed to do what they're doing right now on this city, this county. Yeah. Whew. All right. Okay. Now, is there any way? So what I got so far is that this is just a way for a man to have an excuse of a reason to leave out of this place, out of this county. I don't see anything other than that. That money was exchanged. So I go back to what I said on how this has to do with a woman and sending her a message. And basically, if you don't do what we want you to do, we are going to send residents out of this county so that your county won't be making any money because people will be moving out. I think that's the overall agenda. Okay. All right. Now, so I'm going to ask, okay, what if it doesn't work and people don't move out of this county? They still stay there. And what they wanted to happen doesn't happen. Then what? Then what happens if residents don't move out? Okay, we got the key. What happens if residents don't move out and they still don't get what they want from this lady? There's the lady right there. Okay. Oh. Money, luck. All right. Now, because I don't see no repercussion type cards, what I'm getting from this is that this lady is going to do what essentially whoever it is wanted her to do. Okay. And they actually gonna pay her for it. It's like, okay, I'll do it. I'll give in. But you guys do need to have to break me off a little something. What are they giving her? What are they giving her? What are they giving her in return? She's getting land. She's getting land, but she's also getting the guarantee of them not harassing her again. Because at the end of the day, she'll be out of their way. So we got the garden. Okay. We got the dog, man's best friend, basically loyalty, and the woman. You know, she'll still have the networking and higher up people at her disposal, however she wants to go about it with them, if she wants to get into that. But yeah, she's basically going to go out, get away and get out the way. So let me see. Oh, this man, what is he involved with? What is he involved with? Like, how is he so powerful? We got the tree. What makes him so powerful? Who is he involved with? That book again, y'all. That book, okay? So he's from, like, what I'm getting, a secret society. Because we got the tree here. And the tree represents, like, family ties. But it doesn't necessarily have to be blood family. But who knows? This secret society could be a secret society of his blood family who is, you know, behind the scenes calling shots. And whenever I get that book there, that book is always for me is like, especially with the tree, is because, you know, the tree can also represent the tree of life, right? Which is interchangeably could be like the tree of knowledge. And then you got the book of knowledge as well. So these are very, very powerful people. These are people you ain't just gonna see hanging around, you know, in our circles. Not even close. One more card. Oh, y'all gave me two. There's the gentleman again. Okay, and what does he look like? He looked like one of the presidents from back in 1700s, right? So this is a very, very old society. Okay, the card that fell out also was the stork. The stork. And what I get from the stork, I'm obviously not getting pregnancy or anything like that, but I get is like messages. I'm getting messages from this card, and I'm also getting like a signal for like a different change. So this society, I want to say society, for like, I want to say society. This society, this secret society, they, for example, if they want the stock exchange to go down, it goes down. And basically at the snap of the finger, whatever they want to happen in place happens. Point blank, period. Honestly, with this woman that they were dealing with, I feel like there's a personal relationship that one of the people in the society has with this woman, and that's why they were so lenient with her, and cooperating with her and trying to coerce her rather than, you know, using other means, if you know what I mean. Okay? So, yeah. This is some... Okay. All right. Now, this is going to be the last thing because I don't want to make this too long because y'all going to be like, ooh, she spoke about crickets for 1 hour. But this is some tea, and I did not expect all of this. Now, what better to ask than animals? So I have my animal cards here, and I'm going to ask the animals, what do they think about this situation with the crickets going buck wild out here? Okay? And then I'm going to ask the ancestors, of course, and then I'll end it out there. So here we go. All right. So let's see. Animal spirit guides. What do you have to say about what is going on? I have the guidebook too. I won't read everything in the guidebook, but I'll probably read a little bit. What do you have to say about everything going on with the crickets in Elko, Nevada? What do you have to say about that? About why the crickets are doing what they're doing, or just what do you guys have to say? Okay, here we go. Only gonna draw 3 cards, okay? Whew. Sometimes when I do a reading, it just be like, oh my, I just feel like a whole bunch of information just get gobbled up in my head, and I have to like file it in, I don't know, in file folders, because it just be like all unorganized and I have to put it together. Anyway, okay, so let's see what the animals have to say about these crickets. So we got the tiger. You're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. Okay, so they are having a learning experience with doing what they're doing. That's what the tiger is saying. So the book says, being an effective and compassionate leader requires that you know the art of balancing yin and yang, staying in tune with your intuitive power, your intuitive voice. Okay. All right. Chameleon. It says, stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Okay, so it seems like the crickets, yeah, they want them to be leaders in this situation, but they don't want to lead with the ego. You know what I mean? They want them to be still and observe. Because it says stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So they may be trying to be more of a teacher at this time than be like a mentoree. You know what I mean? So let's see what it says in the book with Chameleon. Listen to this, y'all. It says, even if you believe that you have the right answer for the dilemma at hand or a better way to handle things, at this time it's best to surrender to the will of spirit and simply allow events to unfold without your direct intervention or guidance. Pay attention to what's happening, but just like what I said, it says become more of a witness or observer than a participant. So I think that's another reason why y'all seeing the crickets all over the place over there, because something is happening that they're doing in that town, allegedly, and the crickets are trying to let you know and warn you guys about it. Okay? They're trying to warn you guys about it. So the people that made this happen, allegedly, have their agenda, but the crickets also have their own agenda, and their agenda is not a malicious one. Their agenda is like, if you could understand the language of crickets, it would be like, get out, find shelter, get some help. This is what's going on. I'm pretty sure that's what they would be saying. Because the crickets are not just like, we about to just go rain hell on their ass. Like, they are not thinking like that. They're like thinking, we trying to warn them to let them know, like, hey, something is going on here. Y'all need to look into this. Okay. All right, last card. Platypus. Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. Oh, I think that one could go for all of us, y'all. Don't y'all agree? I feel like these crickets are very, very frustrated with us because they like, these people not getting it. They not getting the message that we're trying to send, that something is seriously wrong. They're just trying to kill us and get rid of us. But we're trying to give them a message to let them know, hey, something is wrong. Something is definitely wrong. So like I said, and that just goes for it, that it's all connected, because whoever is doing this has their own agenda of putting a light on this situation so that residents can move out, right? Now the crickets are everywhere, all in our faces, because they're also trying to shine a light on there's a problem here. So both parties are doing the same thing, but for different reasons. And they're frustrated The animals are saying that they're complaining, but that they need to focus on everything else that could be going right in this situation, whatever that is, because I don't know what's going right in that situation, to be honest. But let me read what the platypus has to say. It says, complaining about this or that is a way to blow off steam, which can be healthy to a degree, but ultimately it isn't very helpful for you or anyone around you. Lift yourself up no matter what circumstance, and this is for all of us. Lift yourself up no matter what circumstance. Face the day head on and notice what thoughts you have in your head. Pay attention to that. Power is life force or spirit. When your attention is focused on negative thoughts, negative experiences will result. Ain't that the dang on truth? I think that a lot of us, this just side note, if I had a bell, I would ring a bell, because side note. But if y'all really think about it, like if y'all go a day and we really like listen to our thoughts and what we be saying in our head, majority of us, 90% of it be negative. Oh, look at her shoes. Why did she go out and wear that? Oh, I can't stand my hair today. Like, it's just a mess. Oh, I don't want to go into work. Those people get on my nerves. All negative thoughts. Even though we feel that way, it's still negative thoughts. So we attract more of that for us. So we go into work. People get on our nerves even more because we was already thinking that before we went there. The person's shoes that we didn't like. I don't know. Something happened with the dang on shoes. I don't know. But at the end of the day, like I said, like we got to really focus on these thoughts, because us thinking negative the way we do, it's not helping us. So it's no point in doing it. All right, let me ask the ancestors and let me end this, because I'm about to go on to like 40 minutes right now. Okay, so let's see. Ancestors, what do you have to tell us about the crickets? What advice do you have for us about the crickets? What do y'all want us to know? What do you guys want us to know about this situation with the crickets? All right, message from the ancestors. Let's see. Interact and relate. Okay. Community, family, traditions. Be open to love. Be open to love. And move your body. Dance, breathe, flow. Yeah, I mean, what I see the ancestors saying is basically we have to go within and more so communicate with each other and get along with each other and go outside. Like, get things moving along in our lives, because these animals is just reciprocating what they're seeing us doing. You know, there's chaos a lot all around us, you know, in our communities, just everywhere. There's something going on. Every week there's something going on now, it seems. And so our ancestors are basically saying, like, just love one another and know that everything is connected. Everything goes together. Watch, let me read this card right here. Hold on. And then I'm about to end this. Where is it at? Listen to this, y'all. So this is what your ancestors are saying about this cricket situation. Your spirit shines brightest when you share your energy with others. You are not meant to travel through life alone. Spirit has sent people and animals for you to interact and share your life with. Reconnect with someone you haven't seen for a while or haven't spent enough time with lately. Okay? So basically, ancestors, they not feeling us, getting rid of all the crickets, because they're saying that they have a spirit too. They have a life force as well. But instead, we should interact and see how we're more of the same than how we're different. All right. Oh, they're telling me to read this Move Your Body card so that you guys could understand what that means too in this spread. So let me do that. Okay. All right, let me read both of these. Okay, so it says, you are encouraged to ground your spiritual endeavors through your breath and body work. Your physical body needs your attention. Try exercises which will improve your coordination, your muscle, your strength, your breathing. Moving your body is powerful. It enables you to become more connected with your spiritual self. So they want you to be more connected with your spiritual self. Be aware of your physical needs. Get to know what areas of your body require attention. Increase your physical strength. This is not the time for you to put yourself down or focus on anything you may feel negative about your body. Again, they're talking about, not having negative thoughts, not looking at this situation with the crickets in a negative way. I know that it can be very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it's not the best situation. Everywhere you going, you seeing crickets. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that crap would get off on my nerves. But I'm just staying in the house, closing my windows, closing my doors. Like, y'all could be out there, and I'ma chill in here. And yeah, kumbaya it out, okay? But anyway, okay, it says, it is time for the powerful reclamation of your physical self, of your whole self. Actively work toward the best health possible. Dancing is great. Enjoy some music, relax, move your body. Okay, so relax, guys, relax. Do whatever you need to do to relax, calm your mind, and just spread more love, okay? Don't be hating on these crickets. It ain't their fault. They just doing what they feel they need to do. All right, so that's the reading, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I don't care if you share, but subscribe, because I'm gonna be making more videos just on different stuff. If y'all already see, I make videos on relationships, horoscopes, amazing women who've done things for themselves, and I just do whatever I feel is right at the time. So anybody that may go to my page be like, dang, she just got videos on just different stuff. But that's because I go with what I feel and what I feel is right at the time. And yeah, this video feels right at the time to talk about the crickets, and that's why I'm doing that. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you subscribe, you'll get more videos like this and other things. Like, I know I'm going to be doing a cord cutting video, because that's really important. Because, y'all, we be getting to release relationships and they just be sticking with us, okay? But not anymore. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and until next time. Oh, and if you want to book a reading with me, go down in the description and the information is there. My email address is there, so you could just email me and let me know you're interested in a reading. All right? So until next time, you guys, bye.